All right, what's going on, everybody? Here we go. Here we go. This is it. This is the most anticipated thing I think I've ever done. Probably not. I'm just blowing smoke up everyone's ass. All right, let me pop out this chat. Let me put this over here. Sorry, guys. Hold on. What the fuck is the chat? Give me one sec, guys. All right, everybody. Can everyone hear me? Are we good to go? Are we good to go? How's everyone doing? I don't know if you guys are ready for this. I know we got a lot of alumni coming in here, and they're gonna be judging. Yeah, it's gonna be a little crazy. I've been wanting to do this for a bit, and I think I'm eventually going to edit this video down and like put it on my channel as the main video. But I figured I want to do it like I needed to do this live because I need to get your guys' reactions as well. So to preface what's going on before we do this, I'm not counting anyone from season 1 unless they return for a future season. So here's like everybody that I'm counting as a house guest, right? Because obviously everyone in season 1 was a house guest. There was 9 people from season 1, and only me and Jeremy returned for future seasons. If you want to count John, there you go. That's John. And then you have everyone from 4.5, but there was only 3 people from 4.5 that returned for actually, sorry, 4 people from 4.5 to return for future seasons. That was Gavin, Gupta, Brady, and Robster. So, yeah. So for any of you that maybe have not seen old seasons and maybe are trying to just get into Big Brother Minecraft, maybe this is like a little idea. Yeah, so spoiler alert, I'm gonna reveal like everything from the show here. So if you haven't seen anything or everything and want to go back and watch them, maybe don't click on this video yet because I'm gonna like spoil every single season. Damn, the John fans are so sad. Well, John's in this. This is all right. So we're just gonna start and go through. So the rankings of this, I got the idea from Big Brother Boy. That's the YouTuber I got the inspiration to do this from. Even though I'm not really a big fan of his videos, I got the inspiration from that because I wanted to do. I actually was going to rank every single Big Brother house guest as well. Yeah, not you trying to skip through. Yeah, it's a live stream. So yeah, let's start out here. So here are the tiers. We have the Master Big Brother. This is like top of the line, right? This is like best of the best. Like you're the best player to ever play the game, right? And there's only gonna be a few people in this category. Then under that we have good player. This means like you're overall like you're good at the game. You're not shit. You know what's going on, but there were a few flaws with your game that I really just didn't really think you were good enough to be in the top tier, if that makes sense. I don't even know who that is. Madison at Brain Dead, please. That's crazy. IVO, yeah. Peyton and Maxim, top tier, yeah. Would you put a non-winner in the best of the best? Oh, 100%. Yeah. 100%. Turn your volume up. Is my volume down? Can you guys hear me? Is my volume good? Can you raise your volume? Sure. How was that? Are we doing good? Yeah, hold on. I don't know if I can make it any louder. It's fine. Can you guys hear me? Was it good? I raised it up a little bit. Do I just need to talk? I need to just talk directly into it. I think that's why. Okay. It's low. Maybe might check with a little Landy song. That's crazy. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so good player means like I think you're really good at the game, but there was a few flaws with your game. Above average is like you're not the best. You probably had some shit. You know, it's self-explanatory, guys. I really shouldn't have to explain this. You guys get what it is. But above average player means like you were okay at the game, but you weren't like great. Like you were, and you're also not entry level. Like entry level means you were just kind of there. You just kind of existed. You didn't really do much, but you weren't bad at the game because you at least made it somewhat far in the season, right? Let me just, yeah, you guys let me know if I think the sound should be good. I'm just gonna double check on here. Like, I think you're really, okay, that's fine. Anyway, let me get back, let me open up the chat again. Okay. Yeah, so season 1's not gonna be on this again. So season 1, you will not see any season 1 people. You won't even see me on this, unfortunately. You should add a great player tier. Nah, see, great player, like, that's gonna be pretty much what good player is. So below average means that you're not the best of the game. You're pretty bad. You're not like really bad, but you're just like not the best. Like you're good. You could be good socially. You could be good at challenges, but like you're not you just don't you don't got it. You just don't got it. Bad player means like you're pretty fucking bad. You're just really bad, but it's not your fault. Not your fault for being bad, in my opinion. And then brain dead, like all of you are fucking brain dead. You know what I mean? Not gonna like Chris only won because of salty jury. This is gonna be interesting because I know this is gonna be wild. Yeah, a lot of you guys are gonna. I don't know if you guys are gonna agree with my takes. Now, I'm assuming that while doing this tier list here, a lot of this shit's gonna contradict itself. So please don't be upset with the way I rank the show because it's a lot of this stuff will probably contradict itself because we have a lot of different generations getting ranked against themselves. So you have like a 2016 player going up against a 2022 player. So obviously shit's gonna get, a little bit wonky here and there. But I think that the tiers should pretty much explain themselves. And I'm going to, if someone has played more than once, I'm most likely going to just do their overall game between seasons. I think that that's probably the most fair thing to do. And everyone does have recency bias, so it is going to be good. But luckily for me, I did host Season 8 a year ago, so I've had some time to sit on a lot of these people's games longer than you guys have. So I can definitely fairly assess these people since I've also been there for every single season. I've hosted every single one of these seasons, and I was there. So we'll start off with Fluffy, the first boot of Season 2. Fluffy. Now, Season 2 Fluffy is brain dead. Not gonna lie, he's brain dead. But he wasn't an awful player in Season 5. He wasn't. He really wasn't. I'm going to put him in bad player. He's not a really good player at all. Like, this should be known. If you guys are a fan of the series, you know that he's not a good player. But he was brain dead in Season 2. He was with it when he came back for All Stars, I will say. A little bit. Grayson, brain dead. Ryan, brain dead. Patrick, brain dead. And I'm going to put Peyton in bad player. I think all of these first early boots from Season 2 are just really bad at the game, and none of them are really memorable. Just really, really bad. I almost could put Ryan in bad player if he didn't walk, because he probably would have made it farther. And yet, like, if Ryan was on a different season, he probably would have done better. But I think that all of these guys are just really bad. Aaron, I think it's safe to say that Aaron goes in bad player. I think that, like, actually, I kind of want to pull up, like, the wiki because I don't remember if Aaron won anything. I need to look at my own wiki because I don't remember too well. Aaron didn't win a single comp, but I remember, like, Aaron in the HOH room for a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna just put Aaron in bad player. I don't know. No, he didn't win anything. Yeah, you guys know more than me, honestly. Aaron didn't win anything. But good. So you guys are saying Aaron had a good social game. Like, if I'm gonna be honest though, if Aaron was on any other season, I don't feel like Aaron would have done terribly well. Like, who the fuck was he aligned with? Does any of you guys remember? Like, Season 2 is so hard. That's why, like, I'm fine with, like, he wasn't brain dead. Like, this guy, like, knew what was going on. But I'll keep him in bad player. John won a few comps, but he was just really just didn't know what the fuck was going on though. He was pretty bad. He also was on Season 1. This is John from Season 1. I'm gonna put John in bad player. Really bad player. Now we have the GOAT here. We have Gunner. Now Gunner played on 3 seasons, and I think he has the most days played of Big Brother Minecraft still to this day. He's played in 3 seasons. I think his average placement, it was like 6th or something, or like 5th or something, because he placed 3rd twice, and then he placed 9th in Season 2. I'm gonna say for Gunner, what do you guys think? I want to hear what you guys think, because I already have an idea. I want to hear what you guys think about Gunner. Gunner's the definition of mid. But, like, Gunner did make it. He made it to the top 3 twice. I don't think has anyone done that? I don't think anyone's done that in my series. Has anyone done that? No one's made it to the top 3 twice in my series. Gunnar is a good player. You say Gunnar is a good player? I'm gonna say he's an above average player for sure. Guy, that's a hot take, but I really do think that Gunnar is an above average player. Gunnar sucks. Now, I will say I think Gunnar is definitely an above average player. His gameplay was so underestimated, and like he didn't do much. He didn't do much. Who remembers Gunnar, right? But this man is really underestimated. Jake, he's a below average player. He just sucks. He only talked every season he played in. He played in season 2 and 3. He didn't really like branch out to anybody, and he just like stuck to like one person the entire time. Really didn't try to like make an attempt to make any alliances. Gunner's played in like I think the most Big Brother Minecraft competitions, and he's only won one challenge out of his entire time playing. He's been on 3 seasons, only won a single competition, and it was a Battle of the Block competition. And I don't even know. Maybe no. Gunnar did have win equity. William, Gunnar had win equity. He actually has win equity. In season 3, he wins season 3 if he makes it to the final 2. That's the thing. That's why Gunnar is like, I don't know, like that's what I'm saying. Like you put him on a lot of different seasons and he actually wins. In season 5, probably doesn't win season 5. Andrew, you're obviously forgetting the greatest player of all time, Robster. Well, we're gonna get to Robster. We're gonna get to Robster. All right, so now we have. I may move this stuff around. I'm gonna keep Gunnar in that category. Lambo, I'm gonna probably put Lambo in the same tier, but put him maybe above Gunnar. Like, it's been a while since I've seen those seasons, but like Lambo's placed pretty high on a lot of these seasons. He was like a joke on season 5. Like he was brought back on All Stars as a joke pretty much. Well, it wasn't even a joke. It was like a serious twist, but like it's such a laughed at. Like it's just such an easy thing to meme around, to be honest. It was yeah. So bringing back Lambo and All Stars was on purpose, yeah. But it was just such a stupid fucking twist we did. Lambo should be a great player. He's entertaining and play good. Yeah, but I'm not talking about entertaining. I'm talking about like gameplay wise. I'm not talking about like how I personally feel, because we could do a whole different tier list on how I personally feel about these guys. But this is like every bias I have has left my body at the moment, right? Like I'm talking about. You should insert me into my own tier as a joke. Yeah, I would do that, Lambo, but I don't think I'm going to. I think that like a Lambo is definitely an above average player, a solid B. Yeah, so if this was like letter tiers, this is S, A, B, C, D, F, and then just like brain dead. Yeah. I should do a Bedrock season. No, sorry, I'm not doing Bedrock. Jesse is a bad player. He's just straight up a bad player. Awful. Sean, I'm gonna put him in below average just because he really just didn't do much. Like I don't think he won a single comp in season 2. Let me look back. And it's not always about comps. It's not always about comps. It's more about like how good you played. You know what I mean? Like Sean, he won 2 vetoes in season 2. I'll say, you know what? He's actually entry. I'll put Sean up to entry level, because this man made it to the final 5, and if it wasn't for Derpity, which we're about to talk, or Chase, then he probably, I don't know. He was kind of Shane's GOAT though. He was carried by Shane and Ben. I'll put him in below average. I just think that you're gonna see a lot of these like earlier seasons. A lot of them are gonna be like these cast members are gonna be placed in more of the lower tiers. And yeah, I think below average is pretty solid for Sean. Chase, I think he is the only person other than he placed 4th in season 2 and in All Stars. This man is actually like, he's really good at the game. Chase is really good at the game. I'm not gonna lie. I know this is a long time ago, and you guys probably no, it's not entry level. If you guys, it was such a long time ago, but for his time, like Chase was really good. I will say, yes. It was season 2 cast. Yeah, probably worst cast of the series. I think so. Other than like All Stars. All Stars is pretty bad. I think Chase, he belongs in like, he's a low good, but he's a high above average. I don't know where to put him. I'll let you guys vote. Are we putting him? Or you guys are saying good? Okay. He lacked agency. Yes, he did, but he was a lone wolf because he. Okay, so season 2. I'll tell you guys the backstory. If we look at the season 2 cast, the people that knew each other going in that had a pregame were Shane, Sean, Jake, John, Ryan, and Fluffy. 6 of them all knew each other going into that season. And the fact that Chase was able to get to Final Four, and I think that's still impressive. I mean, it's not like here's the argument with Chase being a good player, right? So Chase is a good player because he stayed consistent. And he did the same thing in season 5. He was on All-Stars and he got the top 4 in All-Stars. This is a season where you have really good players placing like low. Like he beat Shane in All-Stars, man. I'm gonna leave him in good. I mean, it may change. Again, it might change, but for now I'm gonna say he's good. Mason, I think he just kind of got carried by Ben, and also in season 3 you guys kind of saw he lacked agency. I think that Mason really didn't do too well. I would say he's honestly entry level, man. Mason's probably entry level for me. I think that's where we're gonna put him. Ben, now don't get me wrong, guys, I really like Ben. I've brought him back 3 times, so there's obviously a reason why. Yeah, Mason's entry level. Yeah. Ben is a really good person, and I like him a lot, especially like just because I brought him back 3 times, right? I will say that he's an above average player. However, he played brain dead in All Stars. Like, he was the most brain dead player in All Stars. So I will say in All Stars he was brain dead, right? Hold on, I'm getting someone messaged me on Discord. Oh, someone pinged me. What's his ping? Okay. He was brain dead in All Stars. In season 2, he was like definitely a good player. So we're looking at entry level as the median. But then in season 7, he was, I would say, above average. I'm going to put him in above average. What do you guys think of Ben being above average? Because I have to kind of, I kind of have to like average out his placements, if I'm going to be honest. Top of above average. Okay, sure. That's fine. He was a flop of a return in 5, yeah, for sure. He's above average for sure. Shane, okay. So Shane, obviously, like, we know he didn't do good in All-Stars, right? But he's a winner. So this is our first winner on this list. I think Shane won season 2 because I mean, you can see this cast. Almost the entire cast was either a bad player, below average, or brain dead. So I think when you put Shane on a different season, All-Stars is not really the best example. I don't think he's a master or Big Brother. But I also can't put him below Derpity. I have to, like, he's a good player. I think obviously he's definitely the best player on that cast. In my opinion, I think so. Like, I don't know, I could be wrong. I think he's a good player. Shane's a good player because he knows the game. He just got really screwed over in All-Stars because of twists. He's a good player. He's not a master, but he's a good player. All right, let's move on to season 3. Glenn. So obviously, like, we know Glenn. He was on season 3. He was the second evicted, but placed last. He then came back for All-Stars, and I don't even remember his placement on All-Stars, I'm gonna be honest. He was fifth evicted on All-Stars, so it didn't really do too well. He did win 1 veto and won 2 Battle of the Blocks, but that doesn't really matter. You think Creative Name says I think Ben played the best in season 2, but bad jury management. Ben definitely played the more open and out. Yeah, Ben definitely played the more like open game, but Shane had more agency. I think Shane definitely controlled that game. I'm gonna put Glenn. Glenn's not brain dead, guys. Glenn's not brain dead. He's definitely. I'll put him at bottom of below average because, like, he's not a bad player. And I think he just got really unlucky in All-Stars. That's why I brought him back for All-Stars, because I knew he had a lot of potential, but he's not a bad player. Like, Glenn is not a bad player. He maybe was in season 3, but I think he proved himself to be at least an entry level in All-Stars, so I'll put him in below average, but bottom of below average. My good friend Boulder, Zach. Zach, if you're watching this, man, I mean, you and I both know you were not the best. You were a pretty bad player. he really tried to make big moves. I will say that. Like, Zach really came out of the gate wanting to make a huge move by going after Lambo in season 3. I will say that Zach is I can't put him in brain dead. I can't do that to him. He's not brain dead. He knows the game, but he was pretty bad. He had like, I'll put him here. I'm gonna put him there. I think that that's fair. He's just not. He's not good. Zach's not good. All right, let's move on to Ash. Ash is pretty brain dead. Ash is brain dead for sure, but she's like top of brain dead right now. So Ash, the reason why she's brain dead is because Maddie approached her in season 3 and tried to make an alliance with her, and she was just like, sure, and then like didn't even like follow through with it. And also, she didn't do anything in season 3. Yeah, I think you guys agree with me on that. Ash just really didn't do much. Maddie, I'm gonna put Maddie at. This is gonna surprise a lot of you guys, but I think Maddie is probably an entry level player. She wasn't terrible. I don't think she won any comps. No, she didn't win any comps, but she wasn't like. She just like she was good socially. She was good. She got out on Alex HOH, and like if it weren't for Alec and Thomas just completely dominating season 3, like there's a good chance that she probably makes it farther, possibly makes it to the end like Hannah did in season 6. Yeah, Maddie did do pretty well, but like you put her on, like I really wish we would have got to see her come back for another season. She's a pretty decent player. Now Marty, I don't know where to put him. I'm not gonna lie. I think I need your guys' help with this one, because honestly, he's pretty bad. Like he's not a good player in my eyes. He's pretty mediocre. I would say he belongs like somewhere around here, if I'm gonna be honest, like somewhere like below average or bad. Marty below average or entry level. Okay, so we'll put him. I'm gonna put him below Jay. No, I'll put him above Jake. I think that's what we'll do. Marty should be above average. Bottom of below. No, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna put him there. Marty's had to come back after getting a big. Yeah, but he won the comeback comp, but there was really no competition. Like it would have been different if Jesse didn't walk. Like I don't know. Like this season's just such a fucking. I don't know. But Marty did good. Like he did good for being a returning player that season, I will say. But like season 4, like that's kind of like what puts the bad taste in my mouth is him coming back in season 4, because he did come back in season 4 and he didn't do well at all. And I don't even know why he came back. It should have been Maddie. Maddie did win the fan favorite for season 4, but she was disqualified. I'm pretty sure that's what really happened. So yeah, Marty should have never been on that season. Anyway, Thomas. Yeah, Thomas is one of my favorite Big Brother Minecraft players, honestly. If I'm gonna be honest, he's one of my favorites. But like, let me explain to you guys why he was the best player of season 3. And Alec, this is no shade to you. I'm just saying if I was on the jury, I would have voted Thomas, and this is the reason why. And I've sat on this. There was a huge move he did in this season, which was totally overlooked, and I'm gonna explain this to you guys. And me and my friend Jaden from season 6, me and Jay from season 6 talk about this move all the time, because this is probably one of the best moves in the series. At the final 4, by Thomas evicting Marty, it forced Alec to take Thomas to the end. It forced Alec to take Thomas to the end by evicting Marty at final 4. And nobody really like truly understands like how good of a move that is, because the jury was going to vote for Gunner in season 3. The jury was 100% voting for Gunner, and the fact that like Gunner wasn't going to win a comp, it just ensured it ensured Thomas a spot in final 2 by evicting Marty at 4. Yeah, Thomas did need the secret veto. Yeah, so the diamond veto, I will say, like, Alec and Thomas definitely strived off of advantages that were kind of fucked by production. So I will say that, like, sorry guys, like, whatever. I would say he's a master Big Brother, but I'm gonna put him under Shane in my eyes. I think he's under Shane. You guys are right. He did benefit from Twist, and I did forget about that. I wouldn't see. I wouldn't have. I probably would have put him like above. Maybe I'll put him above Shane. What do you guys think? Should he go above or below Shane? I know a lot of you guys are above Shane, under Shane. Because my first instinct was to put him under Shane because he didn't win, but he's also like. But that move is such a 4D chess move, though. Yeah, season 6 we've gotten way better with Twist. We know how to not break the game anymore. He should be above. Everyone's saying above Shane. All right, we'll do that. I'm cool with that. Alec, I don't know how to feel about Alec's gameplay. Alec just had a really good social game, and obviously, like going into All Stars to like when Alec was in All Stars, he had like a lot of friends on the cast, so like he definitely got carried. I don't know. I don't want to say he got carried because like let me look at All Stars. Let me look at the All Star spreadsheet. Yeah, Ben, I do agree that like yeah, Ben, I hope yeah that I think we talked. I don't know if you were here when we placed you, but yeah, we did average out all your placements. So Alec, let me see what he won. He won 3 POVs and he won a I'll use the dethrone HOH. Alec didn't like. I remember I just rewatched the episode where Alec got out and he like and David kind of like turned on him. I remember that. I don't think Alec. Oh man, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell because like if we're gonna really realistically place Alec on this, like I think Alec probably goes here in my opinion. I don't know. Alec's a good player, right? He's not like we haven't found our master big brother yet. Like we haven't like no one's our master big brother. Yeah, he's a really I think Alec's strong suit is socially and like competition wise. Like Alec was good with his competitions. I just got a text from Jaden. We were just talking about him. I'm gonna link him this stream real quick. Just cause like I'm gonna rank him in a sec too. Well, I can't. Anyway. Master Big Brother should be David or Chris personally. Yeah, we'll get to that. Give me one second. I'm gonna tell Jaden to cop on the stream. Okay. Yeah, season 4 is gonna be next. Yeah, so Alec, I think that's probably a good spot for Alec on this thing. I think that I'll probably end up leaving him there. I think that's probably the best thing. Let me see. F tier incoming for no Popol. You'll see, man. You'll see. All right. Okay. What's up, Robster? Okay, here we go. Season 4. Here we go. We finally did. Okay, season 2 and 3 are done. We have not, and it's. I think that this is totally fair. I think that like all of these rankings are completely fair because back then, this is 2016. This is all 2016. This was all players in 2016. Like, no one was really good at the game. I think the average age for these casts were like 16 years old. Or like 15 even, you know? Andrew, did you actually like Season 4? I did like Season 4. If it wasn't totally like... If the twists weren't so broken, like, Season 4 would have been a great season. I think that, like... Had it been filmed better, had it been edited better, Season 4 probably... Like based on like an all newbie cast, I mean minus Marty, like it probably is like the same thing as season 6 in my opinion. I'll take below average. Yeah, Sean, like for 10 years old, and that's the thing. I take that into account. Like Sean was 10 years old, lands in below average. I mean, this was a season that took place in 2016, but if Sean were to come back and play the game in a more modern and better edited series, it'd be interesting to see how well he did. Yeah, creative. I think if it would be in the league of season 6 and 8. I agree. Sean, yeah, that's Sean. That is Sean that's in the chat right now. That's Sean from 2. Sean was 10. Sean was 10 years old or 11. I can't remember. He was very young when we did the season. He was in our little friend circle too. So like I was like fucking 16 or whatever. We were all really young. Let me think. So let's go to season 4. Shay. I don't think she was brain dead. Oh. I'm tempted to put her in bad. I think she was a bad player. Can't spell Shay without S tier. Shay's bad. I'm gonna put Shay in bad, in S tier. I mean, not. Oh my God, no. I'm putting Shay in bad player tier. Yeah. She did have potential. And who knows? Maybe if she was on a different season. Who was the youngest Big Brother Minecraft player? I think. Well, at the time I think Sean is the youngest to ever compete. But currently, the youngest player that's like living right now is Maxim. Maxim is the current youngest player to ever play the game. But yeah, at the time during filming, I think Sean was the youngest. Yeah. So I can't place Shay higher. Like, who knows how well she would have done on a different season. I just think that she's not a good player. Like, socially, she just like made herself a target. And like, I know Shay is like still active in the Big Brother Minecraft or like unrecorded scene. What do you mean living? Okay, so Landon, I'm talking about like Maxim is the current youngest house guest that's alive right now, right? And then like as of today, he's Maxim is the youngest contestant today. But at the time, Sean during recording was 10 years old. Like I don't know. You guys get what I'm saying. You guys, I don't want to explain it. You guys understand. So yeah, Shay's in bad. Jordan like cheated in the veto, man. Like I'm revealing any BBMC house guest passed away. No, a potential season 7 house guest player did though. An alternate on season 7 or someone that had to drop out of 7. Jordan, I'm gonna, man, I don't know, man. I'm gonna put him in like here. I'm gonna put Jordan there. I don't know. Jordan won a veto, but he cheated. See, like this stream, like you guys are gonna get a lot of behind the scenes insight because you guys, like I'm telling you guys all this stuff that happened. Like Jordan cheated. He obviously did a word on Scrambler in the veto he won. He's very not remember. He's not very memorable. I'm actually kind of tempted to put him. Well, I'm gonna move that there, and yeah, I think that's fair. Arbor's pretty bad. From what I remember, he kind of flamed out. Yeah, from what I remember, Arbor kind of had a bad flame out, and I'm pretty sure Joe kind of clocked him. He was pretty bad. I'm gonna probably put him like there, maybe. I don't know. Maybe he's bad. I don't even know. I don't even care. Like this tier doesn't even matter. There's just so many bad players. Cody was a good player though. Cody was definitely your definition of like entry level. It's just Cody got so screwed over by Twist, man. Like back when we did this show, like I mean he got screwed by the triple in not the triple. When was it? Wait, did he get in All Stars triple, right? Am I like Alzheimer's here? Or yeah, he got screwed by the triple in All Stars. And yeah, and Saboteur. Oh, thanks, Wiley. Appreciate that, man. Thanks for the $5. Yeah, but Cody was just really bad at the game. From actually, nah, I'm gonna fuck, dude. I'm gonna put him there. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? Didn't I almost win a season with Cody and Shay? Yeah, that was Josh.com. I got second that season. That was really fun. That was a really fun season. At a season 4 entry level, he had potential. Entry level. All right, we'll put him in entry level. I think probably there is fair. Bottom of entry. Put him in entry level. Okay. Robster was on the season 2. I know. Yeah. Chief. Okay. Now I know we're not going to talk about 4.5. But statistically, he's the best player of my entire series. Statistically. Based on his performance in season 4.5, Chief is statistically the greatest player of my show. Based on competition wins, like the win-loss ratio in comps he is. His wiki page was a ride to edit. Oh, I bet. Yeah. But like Chief and like I don't know, man. Like what was it? I gotta reference All Stars a lot because yeah, he got out. Yeah, he was never jury. That's just so sad. I'm gonna put Chief in above average. I think. Oh, yeah. When we get to season 8, it's gonna be really crazy. I'm gonna put Chief. I'll put him. Oh, dude. Nah, he was a good player. I'll say Chief was a good player. I think it's fair to say he was a good player because he really was. Like you can't deny he was a good player. Especially in like 4.5. If it wasn't for his other seasons, like he would be in there. If it wasn't for 4 and 5, he would be in Master Big Brother. But he's gonna go in good player because of obviously the other seasons he was on. Yeah, obviously you got to look at him beyond competitions for sure. Why did Chief lose 4.5? Because of me, honestly, I think it was because of me. I wasn't even on jury, but I was like I was there in the jury, which I shouldn't have been. But I convinced a lot of people not for Chief not to win. That's really what happened. I was really bitter. I just wanted it to make it to jury. I knew I wasn't gonna win my own season. Is there any active unrecorded BBMC still active? I'm not sure. You can join my Discord server. I'm sure people advertise there all the time. I feel good with we'll put him there. We'll put him there. I don't fucking know. Put him there. We'll see. Ellie is a runner-up of my show. She's also a 6th placer. Let me see. She's placed 2nd and 7th. 2nd and 7th. Ellie could be an above average because she did well in seasons. She was like really. I remember her really doing pretty decent in 4. I don't remember how she made it to the like. I can't remember if David brought her to the end of All Stars because of her being like a goat. Like I don't know if that was the premise of her getting to the end in All Stars. Kyle hurt her in season 4. Yeah, I actually agree. See, the thing is, it's hard to like rank these people because they were so young. They were really young. Ellie was taking David in season 5. David goaded her. Oh man, you guys are all telling me different things, man. I was there though. I should know. I really should know this because I was there. Comp wins are so underrated. Yeah, I'm not like this isn't all about comps. This is really not all about comps. It's about strategy. It's about everything combined into one. So like every aspect of your game goes into one when getting put on this list. Creative. I'll talk about that when we get to season 8. We'll talk about 8 when we get to that when we get there. I will say that she's probably. I'll say she goes here. I think that's pretty fair. Yeah, for the longest time she was. Yeah. You need to be I think 15 or 16 to apply now. Honestly, it doesn't even fucking matter, you guys. You can just apply. I don't care. But you guys need like definitely will hinder your chances. We're looking for a much older cast nowadays because I noticed that the average age like of our casts tend to like be more interesting. I think Parker's better. I disagree. I think Ellie's definitely. I think Ellie's better at the game. My feet hurt. Sorry, Maxim. See, but Maxims are one exception. Kyle was a decent player. He wasn't the best. Okay, let's go back. Let's move on to Kyle. Kyle, I'm gonna say he's entry. I don't know where he belongs. BBMC 6. I'm rewatching it as well. I'm rewatching it just to get some. See, the thing is with me is like because I'm obviously producing season 9 as we speak. I like to revisit my old seasons and kind of see like what did work and what didn't work, and I don't know, it just gives me some inspiration to bring to new seasons and see, just to kind of reminisce in the old times. But yeah, Kyle played for David, bad player. Yeah, he did, but yeah, you're kind of right. That's a good point. That's a really good point. I just think that I don't know, like. It would have been interesting because I thought I was going on to 4.5 with Kyle. I was told I was going on the season with Kyle. Kyle almost made it. I think he almost made it on 4.5. I don't know what the truth is behind that. I definitely don't know. Peyton is the sorry, season 6 is the best season to start with. Yeah, I think that's pretty fair. I think season 6, just don't skip 1 through 5. 1 through 5 is just not the same show. Not the same show. Anyway, let's get back to Kyle. I think Kyle probably belongs in entry level. I think that yeah, I don't know, man. I'm going to put him in entry level. Cause like he was good at the game, like he was decent at the game. You can't say he was bad at the game. Like yeah, he may have been strung along with by David. He was one of David's numbers, but like he wasn't bad. Like did did he win comps? Like I don't know. Let me look back. Season 4. Did Kyle win anything? He won an H. Yeah, he did win an HOH and a veto. Okay, okay, okay. Interesting. I didn't know that. Hi, if I'm a Big Brother super fan but not a Minecraft fan, would I like the series? I think you would. I don't think you need to be like I don't even play Minecraft. I don't even play Minecraft. I literally only use Minecraft as like a tool to build the show, if that makes sense. I think you would definitely like Big Brother Minecraft if you're not into Minecraft, because it's the most like immersive experience and the closest thing you can get to a recreation of the show without doing it in person, if that makes sense. It's the best virtual recreation of the show in my opinion. How old was Giant Nachos? He must have been like 12. I have no idea. Think of Minecraft as the medium. Exactly. Yeah. Um let's see. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about David here. So David is obviously a great Big Brother player. A great like he was like the biggest antagonist. He was like the center of attention in season 4. Now, the only reason why his game was as good as it was in season 4 was because of the fact that he was the saboteur, and he was just the saboteur, right? Like the twist was kind of created poorly, and he was there was no way he could have been voted out, right? There really was just no way. I mean, he could have been voted out, but there was just he had a lot of like strengths on his side because the twist kind of carried him. So that's why I believe that David did so well in 4. Now in 5, this man had that game by the nuts. He had the game by the nuts, and he was really like like I don't want to compare David to Dan Giesling, but like obviously he's a huge inspiration for David, and so is like Dr. Will and all them. But like David essentially is that in my series, right? He did steamroll the entire season in season 5. Like there is no denying that. There's no denying that at all, and you can love him or hate him, but he definitely had such agency in season 5. It's also hard to tell if like he would do good on a more modern season based on like his competition wasn't so tough in All Stars, right? Like it was really small stars. Like I really like to shit on my All Stars because I personally did not like it that much. Although I think David, in all honesty, I think he's gonna land himself in Master Big Brother. I think he really is, because he really was like out of all these people so far, I think he's the best at the game. All Stars 2 needs to be the best ever. I don't have anything planned for another returnee season at the moment. I know a lot of you guys are saying, you know, you would love to see another one happen. I would like one too. I just think that I want to give. I'm doing a lot more newbie seasons now because I want to give the viewers a bigger chance of getting to participate. Because obviously, I know you guys would like to see a lot of people come back, but at the moment, I like to see a new era. I like what Survivor's doing. I like to see a lot of new era people get to compete. It's not out the window. I could totally see myself doing it again, but yeah. So then we got Sam here. Sam, now I want to hear your guys' opinions. For those of you that actually watched season 4, when Sam came back and decided to not stick with David, was that a W move or was that an L move on his part? Because he followed David out almost immediately after. I think, yeah, immediately after that. Was that an L move on Sam? Sam came back to... Yes, he did come back, but it wasn't really that tough. Was that an L move on Sam's part? Did Sam sell his game by voting out David, or was that the best move to make for him? Because that was bad for his game, David, but David deserved it. He was screwed anyway. Yeah, it was a middle of the road move. So like, what happens if he doesn't? If so, it'll be who would have? Oh wait, I don't remember. So like, who would have went home if? Let me look at this. So I think Sam wasn't Sam HOH when he came back. Yeah, he was HOH. He put up. I'm pretty sure it was it was All Ranks and Joe at first. Oh no, sorry, it was All Ranks and David. All Ranks won the veto. Joe went up. Then it was Olivia and all yeah. So it doesn't matter. Sam was wait. Let me read this chat. Let me read the chat. All ranks is here. So it was a bad move. Joe, myself, and Olivia were super tight. Okay, so it was a bad move. Now I'm not gonna like judge his placement on this tier ranking like based on that one move. I just know that that's one of the most memorable moves because as a viewer, like and a host, I was pretty frustrated with that because obviously I'm a David fan and I want David to make it farther and I want to see that core 3 get split up. So I'm not sure. I really don't know where to put Sam. I might put him in like above average in all honesty, or maybe entry level. You think he's below average? He benefited from a twist. I agree. It'd be interesting to see what would have happened if he played today. You know what I mean? A lot of these people. I could say that with a lot of these people. I think safest route to do. I think he's better than Kyle for sure. I gotta put him here. Like he's definitely. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I think that's probably. Everyone's saying below average. Do you have any advice for applying? Just be yourself. Just tell me who you are and why we should pick you. It's either giving the win for David or yeah. Yeah, Alec was 15. So just to give you, Alec won the game at 15, same age as Maxim was, both from Massachusetts. Would have been a crazy parallel. You said below average. Okay, I'll drop him down. I'll put him atop of entry level. How about that? Gunner still has to be below. Sorry, above average. Okay. Hold on, give me 1 sec. One sec. Okay, so let's see. So let's move on to Olivia. How many comp wins did Alec? Alec won 9 comps in season 3. I'm not sure if he's like overall, like career wise, if he has the most. Let me think. Okay, now on the block. Now on the block queen herself, Olivia. Yeah. Olivia benefited from Pandora's box. I don't really remember. I think Olivia's pretty bad. Like like at the game, she's pretty bad. Like strategically, pretty bad. Now she did get carried along by Allrinks and Joe. Alec won 11 comps overall. Is that true? Overall, like, yeah. I don't know. Olivia's vote flip on Ellie was epic. Olivia was bad. Yeah, Olivia's pretty bad. I'm gonna say she's below average though. Like she doesn't belong in the ranks of these people. If I'm gonna be honest. Zach, yeah, I don't know if you were here when I did it, but yeah, man. I mean, like, obviously, as a person, bro, like, you're fucking master, big brother, bro. Like, for that season, obviously. Olivia's bad. Do we want to put her? Yeah, she was just pretty bad. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna put her here. I think that's pretty fair. Maybe here, or maybe below average. I don't know. I think that's. I don't know. I don't know. It's tough. Like ranking Olivia is pretty tough. But she was pretty bad. I don't know. I'll put her there. How about that? Olivia's similar but better than Sam. Alec won. I think better than Sam? I don't know. Fuck. I'm gonna. Okay, if I'm not looking at chat, and if I was just doing this, I would probably put her in below average. I think she's probably here, if I'm gonna be honest. Exactly, Zach. Yeah, exactly. Okay. In my professional big brother opinion. Oh, what's up, Oxy? Bad. Oh yeah, bad. Yeah. How did Glenn get in All Stars? He played. He was in a lot of unrecorded games, and he was fuck, I don't know. I'm gonna. I don't know, man. I have to put her there. That's where I'm. That's where I say she belongs. And it may contradict a lot of things, but I think that's the safest thing to do in my eyes. I don't think she's as bad as the bad players that are in there. Okay, so now all ranks. Now I feel like I'm put on the spot because our man Jamil is in the fucking chat. Thanks, bro. Zach, you didn't even need to do that, man. I appreciate that so much, man. I think for all ranks, if I'm gonna be honest with you, season 7 really showed you how well he would have done on a more modern season, right? It's a very bad example, right? Because all ranks, like, I know he's a good player. He fucking killed. Like, it's crazy to me how you have all ranks play like one of the one of my favorite players of all time. Played an exceptional game in season 4, but then he comes on to season 7 with a lot, like, with I think an average better of a cast, and didn't place that well. Now, I need to relook at the season 7 spreadsheet because, again, it's been a little while. So let's see. So all ranks went home on Korkager's HOH, right? Oh, right, yeah. Hannah was on the block with Joe. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I do remember that. Damn, that's actually crazy. Okay, so when all ranks went home, Korkager's HOH, all ranks Hannah and Kyle were the initial noms. Kyle won veto, which I think Kyle was the target. Yeah, okay. My biggest enemy. Yeah. All ranks didn't do much in season 7. Yeah, he didn't. Oh yeah, all ranks didn't do much in season 7. I agree. I think all ranks' game would have been much more showcased if I got his audio. if he sent me his audio for season 7, because it was him and it was Hannah and it was Holly's audio that I never got their audio from. So like those yeah. But we never would have gotten their, like, I mean, we would have gotten a better idea of how better of a game he played. I just don't know. I think that, like, a lot of other people outshined him in 7, but I don't want to base 7 alone. Like, I can't just base his game on 7 because I think he just got extremely unlucky in 7, and I think that's pretty obvious. Yeah, all ranks' audio is sadly corrupted. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna put all ranks in good player. I think he belongs. There. Yeah, he belongs there. Because, like, him and Alec played very similarly. Well, the placement wise, very similar. Like, Alec did really good his first season, came back and didn't do too well. I think all ranks belongs. Actually, I think he belongs there. If I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I think all ranks definitely played a better game than Shane. I think Shane got lucky with his cast he got. But yeah, we're just gonna put all ranks there. I think that's definitely the most fair thing to do. And I'm not even just saying that because he's here. I just actually, like, probably would consider him to be a Master Big Brother if he had did better on season 7. Yeah. He just got unlucky in 7. All right, here we go. Joe. So Joe, obviously, one of the most underrated winners in my opinion. Had I been on the jury in season 4, I would have voted all ranks just because, like, that's the kind of game I liked watching more. I like how flashy, I like how just out in the open all ranks was with his game. Joe should be a master. I don't think so. I don't think Joe deserves to be. I think he's an underrated winner, but I don't think he's, like, one of the better ones. Like, he's not in the top 3 winners for sure. I don't think so. I never got Joe's game on it. Like, personally, I never got Joe's game. I did a rewatch of it a few months back of season 4, which is a very hard watch. Joe's going to probably be in good player. I think Joe probably belongs, like, here, if I'm going to be honest. I think that's probably... Joe was the GOAT, dragged to final 2. I don't think so. I think that's probably the most fair place to put Joe. All right, so we'll move on to Gavin. Gavin was in All-Stars, but he's also in 4.5. I think that he was royally fucked in All-Stars. Royally. Like, actually royally fucked. He's going to go there, though. He's not a bad player. He's actually, like, too good that they got him out. That's the thing. Gavin was screwed. I don't even want to, like, touch up on Gavin's gameplay. There's not really much to talk about. Gupta, Gupta had okay. I did a rewatch on All Stars recently. Gupta actually had like one of the best energies that season in All Stars, which like him coming back, I wasn't too upset about. But he also just like strategically was annoying to watch for some reason. I don't know. What is your favorite personal season? I think 8 will always have a special spot in my heart. I think 8 and 6. I think 8 and 6 are the most important seasons to my whole series, I think. Yeah, Gupta, I will say he's above average. I think he probably belongs somewhere like there. Gupta played safe. Yes, he did. Gupta was also just carried by the pregame that went into All-Star, so I can't really like I don't know. It's kind of tough to like put him there, but he also was like first out in 4.5, but that doesn't even, I don't even know. 4.5 doesn't count. Brady. Okay, so now we're going to talk about Brady. Brady, I don't even remember his game if I'm going to be honest. Like in 5, he made it really far. I'm pretty sure he was 5th. Yeah, he was 5th place. David betrayed him. He was David's like ride or die, and surprisingly he just got cut, which was really wild. Let me see. Brady was fine. Pregame in my all no, not in your All Stars. I'm talking about mine. There was a giant pregame that went into mine as well. Like a huge fucking pregame. Yeah, David and Brady were trying to be like Dimitri's and Ika for sure. I think so. Yeah, right. No one pregames in an All Star. Yeah, see, the thing is like, especially with like Discord games, it's tough to, yeah. He didn't really do too well in 4.5 from what I remember. Let me look. Let me just double check. Even though I'm not really like solely basing shit off that, he's a pretty mid entry level player if I'm gonna be honest. Maybe I'll put him. Fuck, this gun replacement's kind of fucking me up. I won't lie. Top of entry level, yeah, I could see that. I just don't like. I don't know. Like, I feel like he never really like owned his own game. If I'm gonna be honest, like I feel like, and I haven't watched it in a while, so I don't know. But I'm gonna put him in like here. I'll put him here for now. It could change. Brady was second juror in 4.5. Thanks. Okay, Jaden. This is really easy. I just rewatched this. Jaden is brain dead, and here's why. Jaden, one, gets a haircut during the season, right? Strange. Very strange. Very strange. Right? Okay. Then tells Peyton. Okay, so Jaden has this alliance with Wusty. Throws Wusty under the bus to Peyton. Very scared. Very back up against the wall. Throws Wusty under the bus. Just like royally screwed, right? I don't think she's the worst player, though. I'm not going to do her that dirty. I'm going to put her like here. She just like was really bad. Jaden is the Maki from BB Can 7. I didn't watch BB Can 7. I'm going to say Jaden. Well, Jaden's also Kimmy from Nightmare Island if you guys watch that too. Yeah, she's definitely better nowadays. This was like Kimmy was very fresh in the community. Jaden screwed herself. Yes, she did. Fuck, I need water, guys. I need water. I need water. Oh, I need water. Oh. Dylan. Oh, God. Dylan was fucking brain dead, guys. I don't know. To me, he was also kind of fucking brain dead. But, like, he also... Okay, I did just watch his eviction today, actually. Today. Dylan, socially, he had a good footing in the house. He had a great footing in the house the first week. Also just very unlucky. Yeah, Chris's confessional summarized how people perceive Dylan's game the best. We get it. You think you're good. Go home. I just watched that shit today. That's funny. I think Dylan... I'm going to put Jesse down in here. Fuck, why is he even in bad? He's fucking brain dead. Gunner's going down in here, honestly. I think I hyped him up a little bit too much. Dylan is going in bad player. He was really brain dead, but it was a close vote. It was 4-3 when he got out. I do remember that at least. It was a 4-3 vote, and yeah, like I don't know. It wasn't really like his wrongdoing. It was more of like Hannah I don't know. There was a lot that went into that Dylan eviction. It was kind of crazy. I'm gonna put him in bad player, but I think he's better at least than Zach and John and this guy, and yeah, maybe this guy too. Thank you for lowering Gunner is the right move. Yeah. Now, okay, guys, I know this is probably the one you've all been waiting for. Okay, this is it. This is the big one. This is the big one. Okay, this is Peyton. This is Pepe Gucci. I love Peyton. Okay, Peyton's one of my favorite house guests I've ever cast. Right? Looking back on his season, his first season, I can totally see what he was there to do. He was there to troll. He wasn't there to win. All right? His goal was not to win. However, when we brought him back, he came to win. And he actually didn't do that bad. Peyton's not terrible. He's not brain dead. Peyton is more self-aware than you guys know. Peyton is probably one of the most self-aware people that's ever played my show. And that's a conversation you guys are not ready for. Peyton is one of the most self-aware people to ever play my show. Yes, his streams are hilarious. Peyton is an above average player. I won't lie. He's at least above average. He is at least above average. He benefited from a twist in season 7. What was that? What was the twist he benefited from? Are you talking about the extra vote? What was it an extra or a block steal a vote? What was it? A vote block. Was it one vote that he? What was that vote? What was that? What did that vote come down to? Let me see. It was 4. Was it 4-3? Ella was 1, 2, 3, 4. Ben was 1, 2. No, Ella would have still been out. I don't think that twist really did anything. Let me see what you guys are saying. Like deadass probably better than 50% of most players. I totally agree. Holly was still going that well the vote it was the Ella. It was the Ella eviction. I think that Peyton just didn't want to play anymore when he started harassing Kyle in 7. I'm gonna put Peyton. I'm gonna put him in top of above average. Okay, guys. I'm gonna put yeah. That's where he belongs in my eyes. Yeah, Ella was gone. Yeah, Ella was still going. Yes, that is confirmed. Andrew, Ella was against Ben, not Peyton. No, but I'm saying, yeah, I know that. I was counting the votes. It was a 4-2 vote after the vote steal, but if the vote block wasn't used, it would have been 4-3. So it didn't matter. Like Ella was still going. It's different, by the way, being aware and being a good player. Exactly. Like, didn't Peyton get harassed off screen after? No, I don't think so. Where's the ban option? No, okay, so Peyton belongs there. Just we're gonna stop talking about Peyton now. Okay, so now Ada, I'm gonna say safely that Ada is an entry level player. Great social game though. I don't even remember how she got out. I need to rewatch it. Chris, I know you just did a rewatch. Where do you think Ada belongs? I want to see what Chris thinks. Ada is bad. I don't think so. Ada won the first safety comp. I know it's not all about comps, but she can prove herself that she was good competitively and she was really good socially. Like even with like her and Hannah had an alliance. She was just targeted by the mafia. That's really it. Yeah. So like, yeah, she was the first casualty of the double from what I remember, or maybe she was the double casualty. Was she? She was the. I can't even read this shit. Was it the double? She was the first double casualty. Anthony was the second. Ada wasn't bad. Yeah, no, she wasn't bad. I'm going to say she's entry level. I will say she belongs probably like in the midst of here. Fuck, now it's getting good, guys. We're getting to some good players. Really getting to some good. Anthony suck, yeah. Ada had a lot of potential. I agree. I totally agree. Ada doesn't go home there. She probably makes it to the end with Hannah. Who knows? What was the vote? Who voted her out? Let me see. When Ada was voted out, the only one that didn't, it was Hannah and Anthony didn't vote Ada out. It's really interesting. Okay. Okay, let me get back to this. Ada's a D. Yeah. Okay, Anthony. Oh, Anthony. Anthony was like, I just rewatched like episode 4 when like Anthony was the renom against Dylan. This is tough. I know Anthony's watching this shit right now too. Before Williams said below average, I was probably gonna put Anthony in below average. Anthony's not a bad player by any means. Anthony was definitely like the youngest one on that cast from what I remember. I don't think Anthony. I think Anthony just kind of failed to really make strong connections. If that's the best way, and that's just the best way to put it. Anthony was 14 on season 6. The best way to put it was that Anthony's biggest downfall was the failure to make really strong connections and to be good competitively. I think that Anthony probably goes like there. Whoops. I think Anthony goes there. Didn't find the right footing is really fair. Yeah. Best way I could describe Anthony's game was he's nice. That's true. That's so true. Jaden, I think Jaden is a entry level player, if I'm gonna be honest. He's entry level. I'm gonna put him like, oh man. I'll put him there. He reminds me a lot of Kyle. Yeah, Jay's definitely entry level. Like he had his alliance, but he really like wasn't able to like really prove himself. Like he didn't win a single comp. Oh no, he won an HOH. Never mind. No, he did win. He got out Ada. Like what the fuck was that? Well, I guess that was the only one that made sense. That did make sense. Yeah, decent player. Not too good, not too bad. Middle of the road. Max. Max was there to just be Peyton's sidekick. Max is the better of the two evils. Max isn't even evil. Max is a good guy. Max. I'm going to put Max here. Max did not have agency. Max was the victim of the father time twist. They got the father time twist. Max didn't play too well, but also like knew how the game worked though. I think that's I'm going to leave it there. That is probably the most fair placement of Max. What the fuck was he trying to do? Well, the rules were kind of stupid with that twist. See, it's just like when it comes down to like twists, it's not really yeah, he was going home without the twist anyway. Like that week, the whole reset thing was just a waste of time because the same thing happened. Wusty. Wusty had a really good social game, really good jury management. From what I remember, if I'm wrong, then I guess don't listen to anything I'm saying. But from what I remember, Wusty had pretty good jury management. Yeah, him being dishonest about the father time twist. But like he really was put up against the wall. I mean, he was against the big majority alliance. He really had nothing he could have done. But speaking about Wusty probably lowest. I mean, he's better than Peyton in my eyes, but Wusty's gonna go here. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe there. I don't know. Is that fair? Is that fair? I don't know. Did Wusty win HOH? Did he have any power in the season? Wusty did, yeah, won one HOH. Nothing, just one HOH. I don't even know what comp that was. Can't remember. Yeah, I think that's probably the most fair spot to put him. Entry level or above average, yeah. We flipped the house on the Mafia. Yeah, that was a big move. Except, like, it just didn't work out for him in the end. They started the shake-up. Right. Okay, I remember now. I remember. He won the maze. Right, we just talked about that. He won the maze. Yeah, Wusty's a pretty above average player. He's not entry level. He knows what the fuck's going on. I'm moving Derpity down, I think. I'm moving him down there. He was way too high. Yeah. I think that's pretty fair. You don't remember Wusty? Yeah. Harrison's entry level? Absolutely not. Not at all. Harrison is a really... Right? Why did Ryan leave season 2? He went to go and have lunch with his grandfather. That's why. Harrison is definitely... Harrison's really good at the game. Harrison killed it. He actually killed it. I'm going to say he's up here. He's a good player. Yeah. Harrison belongs there. There's no changing my mind about that. He's a good player. I don't care where he's in that tier. He's in that tier somewhere. Doesn't matter. Hannah. Oh boy. Hannah's game. I've played Big Brothers with her. I don't think she's like the best player, if I'm going to be honest. She's like really bad at the game, but like really good socially. If that makes sense. She would have won the season if she made it to Final 2. So Chris taking her out, that was a W on his game. She played well in 7. Yeah, I think her mending fences with Peyton was really good for her game. She didn't do much in 6, but I think her game really shined in 7. I think like 7 was the perfect way for her to like really showcase like the kind of player she was. If you want to be brutally honest about Hannah, I think that she's an above average. That's where I think she belongs. That may change. I think, yeah. I don't know. All right, here we go, Tucker. Oh boy, here we go, Tucker. Foration. He was more of like a more frantic player in my eyes. He was very like all over the place. Yeah, Foration was kind of all over the place in my eyes. Foration and Chris remind me a lot of Sinwar and Kortkager. In a sense. In a sense. Not completely. He had no social game. He didn't. Yeah, he didn't. But he was like a dick for no reason. I'll say that he probably is above average. He's definitely above average. He's tied for most comp wins in a single season. He did very good. He was Final 2. I'll say he goes there. Yeah. Yeah, at least entry. Yeah, for sure. If you do bring Chris back for futures, I'll sneak. Oh my god, that is crazy. He needed to win out. I don't know if is that true? Do we know? All right, now Chris. Chris really had agency in this season. He was definitely someone that had a lot of control over this game. I feel like even if he didn't have power, he had like power in the sense of head of household or veto. You know what I mean? Even if he didn't have like the wins to back him up, he had the people around him to make the moves for him. I'm gonna actually switch around here just real quick. Yeah, that's for sure. Chris is gonna go under here, I think. I don't know. Yeah. What do we think about Chris versus David? What do we think about that? Chris versus David. Because a lot of like the seasons were totally different. Chris has in my opinion, I think one of the better underdog stories of a winner in my show. For sure. David over Chris. Okay. That's fair. I think Chris definitely like I don't know, but like I'll keep it there. I'll keep it there. Yeah, David's like slightly better. They're both very good. I don't think beating the amount of people on a cast says anything, but yeah, definitely like beating 16 others versus 11 others definitely says a lot. Okay, here's where things get fun. Here's where things get really fun. I'm sorry, Robster. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, Robster. Robster, you are a king, all right? Let this be known. You're a king. You're a king, man. Like you are Robster, yeah, you're a king. But like you had one of the biggest fucking flameouts of all time, and it's so iconic, and we love you, man. Like, yeah, it was tragic. I don't know, man. Like, how am I putting Robster under a kid that says I'm fat man in his introduction? I'll give him somewhat of a benefit of the doubt. He'll go there. Okay, guys, we'll put Robster there. We'll put Robster there. See, these people didn't even talk game. That's the thing. Like, I don't know. We'll put them there. We'll put them there. Robster lost the walk in a straight line comp. Would he have made it far if Hannah used the veto? So there is like no situation where Hannah used the veto because of the circumstances and the amount of time that they were given to talk. They were given oodles amount of time to talk for that week. Not even reasoning for Robster. He went straight for the apology. Yeah, like Robster didn't even make an attempt to like lie. He just was so honest. And like at that point, all right, let me explain this to you guys. When you're in a game of Big Brother Minecraft and you're in a game for like an hour and there's no reason to like go after anybody, and when someone gives you a reason to go after them, like let's say Robster throws Kyle's name out. Kyle has no reason to go after anybody else but Robster, right? So in that case, because of that, I think Robster just got screwed because of the nature of because of the fact that there was nobody else to go. Like there was no other reasons to go after anybody else in the game at that point. I'm fat man Isaiah 4110. I might even just give Robster the benefit of the doubt, honestly, there, because Robster at least didn't get a haircut in the mid-season. Yes, and Robster is so damn honest, and yeah. Damn, but yeah, I can't even put Robster higher than that. I can't. No, he goes there. He goes there. I'm so sorry, man, but like, if it were based on like how I like the people, you would be on S tier, man, for sure. Iraq Robster. All right, so now let's go to Holly. So Holly was a pretty bad player. She really was only close to Ella and Korkager, I think. He's better than Holly and Ella? No. No. Holly at least is going to go somewhere like here, I think. Maybe here. Yeah, I think Holly goes there. That's my opinion. I think Holly just probably goes there. Holly volunteered herself as a pawn, which she did? I don't even fucking remember that. Yeah. Holly just was like, fell victim to like a house flip. So was Ella. Holly just fell victim to a really tragic house flip. Also, Sinwar, I'm just realizing, like, Sinwar is if Cameron were to make it to the end of season 25. Robster, you're funny, man. Ella was the ultimate pawn. Ella and Holly were just the ultimate pawns. They're not good at the game. Really had nothing to offer. No offense to them at all. Ooh, why is Dylan so high? Holy shit. Holy fuck. Why is Dylan so high? Oh. Fuck, dude. Ella. Where the fuck do I put Ella? 6 Big Brother super fans and Ella. Yeah, that was funny. That's funny, man. Ella had no idea. I thought she knew what Big Brother was before going into that. She just had no clue. Ella was bad for sure. She's not even below. She's definitely somewhere in bad. I'm trying to figure out where she belongs. I think she probably just goes like, in all honesty, like here. Like, yeah, I think probably there. You think she's one of the worst of all time? Eh. She reminds me of Beans. Like Beans, like kind of. Well, Beans is a better player, but like Ella was just like didn't know how to play the game. So like she just, I don't know. Okay, Kyle. Let's go to Kyle. Kyle, the man. Kyle Kilp, Chuck Testa. Yeah, her issue was, his issue was threat management. Kyle was pretty hyper focused on getting out Peyton for most of the season, from what I can remember. Ella died. Ella did virtually nothing, honestly. Yeah, Chuck Testa. So I'm gonna put Kyle. He's definitely a good player. Like definitely, like somewhere in these top 3 tiers. I think Kyle probably goes somewhere. I think Kyle probably goes there, if I'm gonna be honest. See, the thing is, like, with a lot of the people that were on season 7, a lot of them were more survivor players, and they didn't really like fully like have that Big Brother strategy game down. So I think strategically, Kyle's a better like survivor player, I would assume. But like, I don't know, like, I don't really know if they really, if like his alliance really did the best strategically. I know like Sinwar ultimately won that season, but welcome to my world. Do you guys think that that's a fair placement for Kyle? Do you think he belongs in good? Like, where does Kyle belong? Because in all honesty, I think he probably just goes there. Jeremy. Yeah, I think we're good. We're good with that placement. Okay, Sinwar was Jackson Mickey. No, I don't know about that. Jeremy, bad at the game strategically. No strategic bone in his body. Didn't even know. Okay, here's the funny thing about Jeremy. I like Jeremy. I'm sorry for watching this. I love you so much, bro. Like seriously, you're one of my favorite fucking people in this world. Jeremy did not know how obvious it was that Cord Kager and Peyton and Hannah were all working together. That's the thing. So I'm gonna say he's entry level. Yeah, I agree. I agree with your comment about him being Jordan Lloyd. The only thing that was like really redeemable about Jeremy's game was the double eviction in season 7. One of the best fucking moments, man. One of my favorite moments of season 7, if I'm going to be honest. He won season 1. Season 1 was scripted, guys. Jeremy was just brought back for a nostalgia factor. I'm going to put him in like, he honestly is like the equivalent to Gunner. I'm going to put him like here maybe. No, I can't do that. I'm going to put him here. Yeah. Below average. Do we really? No, well, he's definitely. No, he goes there. I think that literally center of that thing, that's where he goes. Jeremy doesn't win a jury vote. That's incorrect. He definitely, if it was a bitter jury and he was against somebody that like was ultimately really hated, I could definitely see him getting a few jury votes. Jeremy is not below average. I agree. He's not below average. How long have we been doing this for? I don't even know. Have we been going since 7? We've been doing this for an hour and a half. Shit. Okay. Jeremy loses against Joey Sinwar. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't. I think, to be fair, I mean, you guys weren't there when we did this thing, but I do think that Jeremy does have a shot to win the game if he makes it to the end of season 7. That's all I'll say. I can't say for sure because that didn't happen, but there would have been a good argument for him to win that season. Joey, he's great. Joey's a great player. I think that Like, if he doesn't win that veto in week 2, he probably goes home, though. He's 100% a good player. It's just a matter of where to put him. It's either, he's not Master Big Brother. Like, Blood didn't win the season. Blood didn't win. Also, people that didn't win could be Master Big Brother, which you'll see in a sec. But Joey, in my eyes, he's here. Joey beats Corkhager and Sinwar in a jury vote. I don't know if he beats Corkhager. I think he beats Sinwar. It's actually up for debate because I actually don't know. I'd have to look back and look at the jury. Sam, that's Sam. That's Sam from 4. Sam, entry level. I think we talked about this earlier, but I think the positioning in your game wasn't the best. It would have been interesting to see. Yeah, for 12-year-old, that's pretty good. I agree. I think it would have been interesting to see how you would have done on a different season, in like a more modern season, I think. But yeah. Joey honestly could have beaten Kyle. Yeah, Joey's a really good player. I think he's one of the most underrated players to make it that far in the game, possibly. Corkhager. He had some of the most agency in a player I've ever seen play my game. This is going to be crazy, guys, but Corkhager is one of the best players to never win my show. That's all I'll say. He is literally, Corkhager pretty much has he's like, I'm not kidding. This is fully like, if Corkhager doesn't say what he said to Hannah on his way out, on her way out, he wins the season. He literally wins the season. And he's a great player. He is a great player. He had agency, guys. I can't believe he didn't win the show. But yeah, it's an interesting take, sure. But way too messy. I don't understand. I don't see that because that was his strategy though. Yeah. You guys aren't ready for the truth. That is so fucking true. You guys are not ready for that truth. Corkhager is S tier. I'm sorry, but like you guys just need to take him serious. Like I don't know, man. Sinwar is definitely somewhere up here. I'm gonna put him like here, honestly. That's where I'll put Sinwar. That's pretty easy for me. Ooh. I'm looking at this and you can't take him serious, but you guys aren't ready to have that conversation. Sinwar's not better than Corkhager. I'm sorry, Sinwar, if you're watching this, but like Corkhager successfully set himself up with shields. Like oh my god, like guys, like Sinwar did have, yeah, honestly, yeah, for Sinwar to go to the end and to not even try to get Peyton's jury vote, I mean, ballsy move, but like crazy. Is Corkhager under edited? No, I don't think so. Next stream is a 2-hour stream. Why Corkhager is the best to never win. Yeah, the Corkhager definitely, for sure. I mean, we're gonna get to season 8 because there's a whole lot of people on this season that I think deserve to win. I mean, we're going to season 8 right now, which I'm kind of scared for this one. I'm not gonna lie. I know this. Y'all about to like fucking get on my ass for this one. Okay. All right, we're gonna move on. We're moving on to season 8. Heather. Okay. Honestly, Heather's not a bad player. Heather's really not a bad player at all. The fact that she was able to get the house to almost save her in that first week after basically for no reason ending up on the block. I think Heather is going to belong in here. That's where Heather belongs. Heather is an entry-level player for sure. Very unlucky. She would have made it so deep in that season. You guys have no idea. You guys have no idea how far she would have made it in this season. She was so good socially. And literally, it was almost as if they spun a wheel and decided who to vote out that week. Heather belongs there. I mean, honestly, man, like, yeah, I'm gonna just leave her there for sure. Definitely the best first boot ever, for sure. Most robbed first boot for sure. TJ, okay. I expected a lot from TJ. He's not brain dead for sure, not brain dead. I will say that he belongs in. He's gonna go in here. He's going in below average. He's gonna go in below average. He's gonna go probably here actually. A lot of these people, there's a lot of people in below average that shouldn't even be here. They should be lower. I think TJ. Yeah, he played way too hard and got a bad cat. Yeah, I mean, who knows? Like, I feel like TJ probably would have done way better on a season like season 6. He would have done better on season 6 in my eyes. TJ is below average. He definitely overplayed, but I think part of that may have just been excitement and wanting to play. But like, he's not a bad player. He just like totally got outnumbered by people not really understanding him as a person, if that makes sense. Yeah, like Lyoko, I totally agree. Too woke of a season. I don't know if woke is the right word, but definitely like it wasn't his. It wasn't a season for him for sure. Papoli. I won't say Papoli's brain dead. I will not put Papoli in brain dead, even though I want to, because Papoli's strategy was very interesting. It never got to fully come through fruition. But if you guys notice in the edit, this is something that I think is actually really impressive with Papoli. In the one of the first confessionals he had, where he was talking through his strategy about how far he wanted to bring Beans along, he said he wanted to get Beans out week 5. Beans went home week 5. Could have been a coincidence, whatever, but like Papoli was thinking so far ahead. He's not brain dead. For sure, not brain dead. He knew what he was doing in the game. But just took a very alternative route. All these games is just Beans. I don't agree. I think had Beans not been there, it would have been a totally different story. I think I kind of screwed him up. I would say that he's probably a below average player. Probably below. I'll put him there. He's below average. Papoli was a Derek level player. You're funny, man. Yeah, Davison, you're correct. You think entry level? I don't know, because he is like an entry level player at heart, because he doesn't watch Big Brother, but he just like wasn't. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think. Nah, I think below average. Like, he just wasn't best strategically. Like, he was trying to think strategically. Like, he was making an attempt, but it just wasn't good. Okay, Papoli had allies. I don't really know if he really did at the end of the day. Like, solid allies? His only solid ally was really Beans, but he was trying to turn on her, which didn't make any sense to me. Which is like, if you know somebody, you would want to stick with them. Ray. Oh, Ray, dude, you got so fucking robbed. Let me see. Let me see. Hold up. Let me see. Ray, dude, where the fuck do I put Ray? Okay, so backstory on Ray. Ray was very sick when we recorded this season, guys. Oh man, I think Ray, when it comes to this season, I think Ray. Yeah, I'll put Ray here, man. I'm sorry, Ray. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, man. He's not a bad player. He's not a bad player by any means. He just wasn't good that season. This is a pretty easy one here. I'm gonna put Brad at the top of Brain Dead. So let's talk about Brad for a sec. So Brad, I talked about this on the podcast. Yeah, Brad is definitely a Brain Dead player. I think he's a good guy. Like I mean, whatever. Nothing to his. Yeah, Brad's just Brain Dead. So man got told that Liz has a bounty card, decides not to flush it, and then like just I don't know. Like he didn't do anything. Like what was his fucking HOH? Like what the fuck was that? Even if he tried to backdoor Liz, she could have used her bounty card. And like that's the thing. The only instance in this season we could have possibly had a Liz backdoor was when she had her bounty card and could have just fucking used it. Brad's the oldest player. Yeah, Brad's the oldest person to play Big Brother Minecraft. Yeah, but the oldest person to play in a game show of mine is I think Papariku. Brad's HOH, like that was the most annoying fucking HOH to edit, man. And yeah, and exactly, like, you couldn't backdoor Liz because she wins the veto. Like, what are you doing? The best move to make, if you're trying to get Liz out, try to nominate Liz, flush your bounty card, and then when she doesn't get picked for veto, if she doesn't get picked for veto, then backdoor her. She doesn't have a bounty card. Like, easy. That's exactly what happened with TJ. Brian's HOH is pretty up there as well, but Brian, at least there's some reasoning behind that. BMO, this is going to be entry level, and I'm pretty safe to say it's going to be somewhere like here. I think it's maybe like here. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like here. Yeah, somewhere like that. Why did I put Jeremy so high? Holy shit. Yeah, I think Jeremy goes there. BMO wasn't really was just focusing on that social game. And I think BMO's good at challenges. Like BMO's like known in the unrecorded scene, and even recorded scene is like known for being really good at Minecraft. Yeah, she died before she got to do too much. Exactly. Like she got voted out before she really got to like really show off her skills. Andre, I think I'm biased at BMO. I'm gonna be we love BMO. We love BMO. More of a Survivor girly, yep. Bed Wars versus Sky Wars legend. Okay. That's enough with BMO. There's really nothing much to really comment about. BMO was so close to staying, though. Like, honestly, so close to staying. All right, now Beans didn't really know what was going on. Never watched Big Brother. Didn't know what the fuck was going on. Was recruited by me to be the kind of like big sort of like unexpected twist of the season. So that's kind of what happened with that. I'm going to put her like below average. I think that statistically she's probably a better player than like Popoli, and like actually no, she's entry level. She's not that bad. She's not as bad as you guys probably think she is. She was good at laying low, and she actually like had a really good social game. Liz. Liz was really cut short, guys. But I will say, this is tough. I'm gonna put Liz up here, man. Should I do that? She had such agency, man. Liz had such agency. She's one of the best players to ever be in my game, but this is only because she knew a lot of people going into it. Liz is too high. I don't know. Bro, so fair. What's the reason? Okay, the reason for this is because literally the only reason why she went out and the only reason why she was evicted was because of the bounty card twist at the end of the day. That was the reason why she stayed and why she went home. She got fucked over by Aiden. Liz is an amazing player. We're going to leave Liz there. Definitely a mastermind of Big Brother. She just got cut so early. Any other season with that different twist, she goes far. She goes deep. Here we go. Maxim. Strategically, Maxim is pretty bad. Pretty bad. Social Butterfly would have won any jury vote. Like wins against Madison. You know that. Like, we all know this. If Maxim makes it to the end, wins the game. That's for sure. I think... I want to put Maxim in above average, to be honest. Maxim was just like too blunt with people. Like too blunt with Aiden, too blunt with TJ. Really only stuck to Madison and like was really bad at assessing alliances with like Jake and Brian. Yeah, Liz is master. Yep. Liz is yeah. That's not that's staying. Maxim. Yeah, just really like I don't know, man. Maxim's gonna go like here maybe. Yeah, I think that's fair. Somewhere around there. Liz S tier is too high. That's not true. That's not true. Liz S tier. You got okay. I'm gonna explain this so we can get off this discussion with Liz. Liz is S tier because Liz has so much agency in the house. Liz was never going up on the block had it not been for that twist. Liz was in every. Liz is like Suri, honestly. Liz essentially was Suri, like for the first half of BB25 in season 8. In my eyes, at least. Liz also got outplayed by Madison. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? That is an insane take. Outplayed by Madison. That is insane. Anyway, Brian is a fucking bad player. I'm gonna put him in below average though. I will say he's at least better than Ray. He's gonna go somewhere like. He's gonna go like maybe here. Yeah, I think Brian goes there. Brian had no win equity, exactly. Okay, Jake. Corkager is what are you guys talking about? Corkager is S tier. Jake is a really good player. I actually like Jake. The thing is with season 8, season 8 had such really strong players, and it's the thing. It's like you can see the average placement of season 8 people are like really high on this list. Jake is a good player. I don't think he's oh my bad. I don't think Jake is anywhere below good. He's definitely in this tier somewhere. Just gotta figure out where he belongs. I think he's a better player than Sinmar. He's kind of like similar. He's basically like the Harrison on this season. Jake probably goes here. Yeah, I'm just moving shit around now. Yeah, I think that's probably where it belongs. Jake throwing the final veto at Final Four is asinine. Okay, so let's talk about that. Because obviously, Jake throwing that comp, that was a big brain move. It just didn't pay off. It didn't pay off in his favor, right? That was his only bad move the entire season. That's correct. Jake voting out Liz over Madison was bad. No, it wasn't. Liz was winning the season. Absolutely not. That was actually that was the best move for Jake to make in that. Yeah, 15 plus hours. Yeah. Yeah, Jake belongs there. Okay, so Ivy. This is tough here because Ivy really good competitively, really good socially, but like strategically, that's where it's lacking for me, right? Ivy, Ivy was with like almost everybody though. That's the thing, but Ivy wasn't even nominated the entire season. It's tough, man. It's so tough. Ivy would have won the season had it not been for Brian's question in the thing. Ivy just needed to have beat Aiden in the yeah. I think Ivy is definitely here. I think that's where Ivy belongs. Maybe actually here. That's it. I think that's probably the best spot for her to go. Okay, now this is gonna piss a lot of you guys off now. I just know it. So let's break down Aiden's game. All right. From the jump, Aiden set himself up in a really awful spot. Also, like after this is all over, we're gonna go and we're gonna readjust everything because I can already see there's a lot of shit I don't agree with just from the jump. Um, Aiden put himself, made himself a player. Like Aiden, strategically, best strategic player of season 8. Best strategic player of season 8. And you heard it here first. Aiden, best player strategically in season 8. Okay? That's a fact. That is a fact. Aiden, there's a few flaws. There's two big flaws in his game, right? The first flaw was using the veto on Brad. Huge flaw in his game, right? He should not have used the veto on Brad. The second flaw was nominating Liz instead of Brian. Actually, no, sorry. That was not a flaw because actually that was better for his game, if I'm going to be honest. Because Liz probably, no matter who went home in that eviction, I see you guys' chats. I'm going to get to that. But a big, huge flaw in Aiden's game was evicting Brian instead of Jake at Final 5, right? That was a huge mistake. And then we have a lot of mistakes in his game. So, although he may have pulled off one of the biggest moves in the show's history by getting Ivy to use the veto on him, I don't necessarily think that he is... Oh, I don't know, man. This is tough. Why was Aiden evicting... Aiden evicting Brian was a mistake because Brian had no win equity. So taking Brian to the end would have been awesome. So yeah, he was one of the comp wins doesn't really matter too much. What did Core Kager do better than? Well, I haven't put Aiden anywhere. So he did a lot of moves that were just really unnecessary for his game, and I think he just did it to be a little flashy. But at times, like the whole Heather thing, like he shouldn't have used the veto on Brad. He just really shouldn't have. Brad should have went home and then he could have got away and not been a target for a long time. Like he lost a lot of credit with his game and a lot of like win equity when he decided to just randomly get Heather out and like he just made himself a target and like he just did not know how to build trust in the game, right? Now, a big moment in the game where people are questioning are when people are talking about how, oh, like, why did he turn against Mystery Inc? Well, they were coming after him. You know what I mean? Like, they were going after him. Aiden just played, yeah, you're right. Aiden played erratic. I think, oh shit, guys. Aiden and Corey Kager have very similar games, in my opinion. Both were the first HOHs. Both got second place. But I don't even think David's the best player. Now I'm looking at this. Like, I don't think David is the best player, but somehow he's like in this tier. I don't understand how this happened. Like, if I'm gonna be like, I don't. Aiden destroyed more of his game. Yeah, like it was a lot more self-infliction than it really. I think Aiden probably goes here. That's where Aiden's going. I think, but he just did a lot. Actually, no, that doesn't make sense. It very is contradictory to what I'm saying. I think he probably has to go there because of the fact that he made a lot of unnecessary moves. That's the reason why. I think that Aiden is just, oh no, because Ulrich's, fuck, this is where the list gets tough because Aiden is just like a once of a kind player. You know what I mean? Aiden is a one of a kind player. All right, here we go. So, Maddie. Maddie is going to go. Hold on, I'm going to move that around. Maddie's going to go here. Maddie's going to go in entry level because she quite literally is entry level, right? Maddie won in the end because Aiden was so hated, right? Does that mean Maddie's game was great? It's okay. Like, Maddie didn't play a terrible game. Maddie was carried by Maxim. Without Maxim, Maddie does not make it that far in the game, and that's a fact. That is a fact, okay? Maddie could not win a comp to save her life. If Maddie's life was on the line, she wouldn't have been able to win the game. She just wouldn't have been able to win the game or save herself. You know what I mean? Like, Maddie used Maxim I don't think Maddie intentionally used Maxim as a shield. Maddie's not a top 5 player. Straight up. I like Maddie a lot. Not a top 5 player. Yeah. Beans, Ray, and okay, Ray. I don't know why Ray and Brad didn't say anything. So like, like Ray, like Brad didn't say. I think Ray was a little bit misinformed in the jury house. I think. How is Madison only barely above Heather? Madison didn't do much in the game. Just a good social player. Strategically, Maddie was not very good at the game. Maxim made all the moves, really, I think. How am I overestimating? Bro, like, are we watching the same show? I really overestimate people like Jake and Aiden. That's insane. Like, I don't think we're watching the same show, if that's honest. Like, what show are you watching? I think the Master Big Brother tier is a little broken. I can see that. I'm going to go through and I'm going to... Any winners above... Okay, so we'll put Maddie here then. Well, how about... we got to move stuff around. So, I think the tiers are correct. The placements in the tiers are definitely not. Harrison, I think Jake had a little bit more agency. That's why. Exactly. What they say on the show is different what they do on the show, yes. You can talk up your game as much as you want in the final 2 speech. Obviously, like, you guys see the speeches as, you know, you take them for how they are, but exactly, yes, Jack, you're right. I have all the tea about everyone's games that you guys don't see. Like, I was there every hour. I've seen everything firsthand, right? Maddie back down to entry. I just can't put Gunner above Maddie. That's why. It's hard to really judge. It's hard to really rank people amongst themselves. Like I can't really it's hard to really rank them in the tiers. Like I think everyone in their respective tiers should be there, I think. I think David's only is like I don't think David would do good today or on any other cast. Like I think Chris probably should be there if I'm gonna be honest. I think Chris should be there. Ivy's better than David. David's I think Joey's better than all ranks. I think it showed in that season. I'm gonna move all ranks down to here. Harrison. Yeah. That's good. Sinwar is going to bump up a little bit to here. Damn, I don't know about this actually. This is tough. Let me look. No, okay, so let me explain why Korkager is so much higher than Sinwar. So Korkager had a way more energy. I feel like Korkager was the one that was in control of the car and was steering. Like, actually, no, sorry. So Sinwar was the one driving the car, but Korkager was the one that was like veering him off control the entire season, if that makes sense. So like, I really feel that Korkager had a lot of control over his own game, but he also had control over Sinwar's game. He was in, especially in the early game. Madison should not be lower, I don't think. And I don't think Madison benefited off of any twist. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I think that okay, so the reason why Madison's spot... Okay, so now I have to, like, defend my picks here. Jeremy benefited from the scripting twist. That's what I'm saying. Like, earlier I did say a lot of these picks are going to contradict each other, but it's like you can't... Certain people, you really just can't... Okay, so first of all, Derpity shouldn't be this high. I'm just looking at this right now. He should be an entry level, like, somewhere around here. Okay. One vote my way because of the twist in week 1 doesn't mean... I don't even think it... Like, I think Madison was staying anyway. I think, like, everybody voting out who they voted out week 1... Like, it doesn't matter. Like, we shouldn't judge Madison's game based on the week 1 only. Because Madison played an entire season of Big Brother, right? So what are the facts of Madison's game, right? Let's kind of, like, take a deep dive into Madison's game real quick. Madison's closest ally the entire season was Maxim. Was Madison ever really a threat until the late stage of the game? No. Madison was never a threat. The only time Madison had a threat of was in danger of going home was week 1, right? Aiden was the difference here is that Aiden was like always in danger of going home. So the fact that Aiden was able to, like, I mean, you could say Aiden kind of comped out, but like Aiden didn't comp out because when it came down to it and when Aiden needed to rely on his social ability and his strategic ability, he got Ivy to use the veto on him. So, like, any argument against Aiden being a bad player is fucking insane. Because, like, Aiden, from all the seasons I've ever hosted on my show, Aiden is clearly a great player. He's a great player. So, I don't want to hear anything about Aiden being a bad player. Or like, whatever. Aiden did not deserve to win Season 8 because Madison won the jury. That's simply it, okay? That's the simple fact. That's crazy. Yeah. Madison did manage her threat level very well. I think she really honed in on the fact that she wasn't good at challenges. She really did not make anyone think of her as a threat. However, I think because of the fact that she was like everyone's GOAT, you know what I mean? Like everyone like knew that they could beat her in the end. It really helped her get to the end. It really helped her get to the final 2, but she really just sold her game better than Aiden. And Aiden just broke too many deals. Like if Aiden played a better jury management game, he maybe would have won. Because honestly, who played the better game in my eyes? Aiden played the better game. Madison had the better jury management. That's it. Yeah, Aiden had a shitty. Aiden just needed. He was not. Aiden lacked confidence. Aiden lacked a lot of self-confidence, which is what he struggled with. He did not have a good social game. I'm not being so down on Madison's game. I'm just comparing the two. Yeah, Davison, you're absolutely correct. He could have 100% argued that his dishonesty was on purpose, but he didn't. Madison was a threat to the host. She knows where. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm wondering if Aiden hadn't won week 1, would he have won the season? It's hard to say. I really don't know. It's a lot of hypotheticals. I think that Madison was placed very conveniently in the season. I think placed very conveniently and got very lucky, because a part of winning these shows is all luck. It's not all luck. I'm saying a big component and a very key component is luck. So Madison definitely had luck on her side. We'll say that. We all understand. Yeah, there really is no argument about why Aiden lost. That should be it. Aiden definitely played a better strategic game than Joey, which is why I think he's higher than Joey. I think he played a better game than Jake because he just outplayed Jake. I think all of this should be good. I think maybe Liz is too high. Maybe we should put Liz down here. I don't know. Like, the only thing is though, okay. So when I'm making my list here, I'm thinking of like, you know, there is a hypothetical. Had Liz not been screwed over by that twist, she would have won the season. Exactly, If Madison played today, it would be a totally different Madison. We would see a totally different side. But again, that's the Madison in 2022, and that's the Madison that played. Yeah. I don't even know. Like, honestly, dude, like, I think that I'm just going to leave this list the way it is. I think that it's fair. I think it's fine. I don't know if I should really change anything else. I'm going to save it in a second. I think we're done. I think everything here is fair. Did anyone actually want Liz out? No one was throwing Liz's name out. Absolutely not. That's why Liz should be up there. That's why Liz is as high as she is. Will there be an all-winner season soon? No. Madison, I still feel played very well. Okay, creative. Let's name some examples. Like what were the aspects of her game that were good? Liz lost her allies by Mystery Inc. was crumbling, so she would have been fine. Yeah, like Liz, the fact that Liz wasn't in Mystery Inc. actually kind of surprises me. But that was Jake's doing, so Jake really had better positioning, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, we're kind of like done with the stream here. I think I kind of like did everything. I think this is the tier list. This is me ranking every single player. I think that's fair. The top 2 levels would make an amazing all-star cast. We just have like 3 women on here, or 2. Yeah, we have 2 women. I guess this is Andrew Yalo being sexist to IRL. Liz was never an outright threat to me, but was eventually. She had a great social game. Of course, yeah. Andrew, do you want me to send that in DMs? Yeah, sure, you can send it in DMs. I still say that her telling Aiden about girls coming out. I knew this shit was gonna get crazy. I knew as soon as I started ranking season 8, y'all were about to jump down my throat. I think that you guys need to let this season, again, like I said, I've had time to settle on this season and really step back and analyze it. I've had top 3 rows would be peak all-stars. I've had at least a year or almost a year to really sit back and really let this season settle for me. I think that you guys need to maybe let it settle for you guys and really just damn, I really just ranked Chris the best player of my show. That's insane. I don't know if I agree with that. I really don't. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know. I guess it's just how it worked out. I guess maybe David. Yeah, maybe we'll put David back up. We'll leave it. We'll leave it like that. We'll leave it like that. Yeah, it's almost like I have all the footage to sift through. That's crazy. Yeah. So if you guys just sit back, maybe rewatch the season, right? And then maybe let time move on. Maybe another season come out. Maybe a lot of these choices will make more sense to you guys. Madison's a good winner. Couldn't agree more. Definitely a good winner, and I think she represents the season well. It's hard. It's just hard to compare someone like Madison versus Aiden. Two definitely they played two different games. It's hard. You can't even compare Chris to David. You can't compare Chris to Ivy. It's just like it's just hard to do that at the end. That's why like I'm not trying to really rank them amongst the tiers. I'm just putting them in their respective tiers. Aiden doesn't go in. No, Aiden had a lot of flaws in his game. Looking back on it, I don't think he deserves to be a master of Big Brother. Three times is crazy. What do you mean? David is the best single game in season 5, but probably not the best overall player. I couldn't agree more. Yeah. You know what? I gotta put Chris. No, Chris goes here because he had the perfect game. He had the perfect game. Yeah, I can't even give David too much credit, honestly, because of the fucking Saboteur, and then I'm thinking about it. And he just fucking steamrolled All-Stars, because, yeah. I need to do a winner's ranking. I could just do that right now. Want me to do a winner's ranking? I should do a winner's ranking, guys. Alright, I'm gonna take a picture of this. Let me save it. Yeah, download image. Okay, I saved it. BBMC ranked. Okay, saving it. Also, if you guys want to do this yourself, there's a whole, like, you guys can do it yourself. I'm pretty sure the link is like right there. You guys can find it. All right, let's create this tier list. Let's do it again. I'm gonna reset it. Let's do the winners. So let's find all the winners. I'm just gonna like put them all down here. I'm pulling them out. I need Jeremy too. Jeremy was a winner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 was Chris. 7 and 8. Okay, here we go. Liz is a little too high for me. I think you guys need to really, really analyze Liz's game, then come back to me. All right, we're gonna organize them in the Master Big Brother tier. All right. Fuck, this is gonna be hard. The worst winner is gonna be Jeremy, right? Jeremy's the worst winner. Now, oh my god, my mother's texting me. Okay, the second. Okay, so here's how we're gonna do this. All right. Okay, so was Shane better than Jeremy? Jeremy, we can't even. All right, Jeremy's scripted. We're not even gonna count him. Like, should we even count him? All right, we'll count him. If the scripted one was a real season, Jeremy like crazy win. Shane's a pretty average winner though. I don't even know where to. I can't even rank Jeremy, dude. I'll find a spot. I'm gonna start with Shane. Shane versus Alec. I think Shane's a better winner. David versus Alec. Oh, sorry. This is supposed to be like that. Joe. Was Joe better than Alec? That's a tough one. That's a tough one. That's a tough one, man. I don't know. Shit. Yeah, I think Joe had better threat management, I think. David's a better winner out of all these guys here. Yeah, for sure. And we're just basing on the season that they won, by the way. Chris. winning games. I mean, Chris was never nominated other than the first week. This is tough. I don't know. I think. Fuck, dude. Oh, fuck, dude. Thought it was Thomas that won. Thomas did not win. I'm gonna put Chris here. I'll put Chris there. Sinwar goes here. Madison. Was Madison better than Alec? No. Oh, man. Oh, dude. Did I do that? Is that it? Oh, my God. I don't know. That doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right. Something's wrong here. That doesn't feel right, though. Alec was not a good winner. I'm going to put... Like, I guess I'll do that. No. No, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't really know. I don't know. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't give a fuck anymore. Honestly, I'm done. I've been streaming for so fucking long. I don't even care. So Sinwar with Shane, you would? What about it? It just doesn't feel right. I don't know. It just doesn't. I don't know. Like, fuck. I don't know. Sure, we'll do that. Well, fuck. I don't fucking know, dude. This is so stupid. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. Joe is way too low. I don't fucking know. Is that fine? How about that? Come talk to me after. I don't even know, dude. I don't even know. Oh my God, Brady's fucking. I don't even know. All right, I think that we're gonna end the stream here. I don't really like know, man. The winner rankings or whatever. I don't know. Switch Joe and Maddie. Yeah. Is that fine? I think we'll leave it at that. That's the winner rank. That's my winner rankings. I think that's fair. All right, guys. This has been me ranking every single Big Brother Minecraft player of all time. I think we're done. I think we did the stream. I appreciate you guys coming out here today, giving all your takes. This is not an easy task. If you guys want to do this on your own, I'm going to leave it right here. Hopefully it's not already filled in by me. But if you guys want to do it, there you go. Go make your own. Send it to me in my Discord. If you guys want to join my Discord server, I'll have a link to join that as well. Let me get the link. Here you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah, Leoko, you're correct. All right, guys, I'm done with this. I'm going to end the stream now. Appreciate y'all for coming out here today. This was fun. I want to do more like tier list streams. This is I had a very fun time doing this. All right, guys. Peace out. It's been real. Love y'all. Bye-bye.